Everybody's been busy in the chat here already. We've only 2 people watching, but anyway, there's J-Bubs. J-Bubs won the first comment prize tonight, which is no prize. So there's J-Bubs. He beat Martin tonight, and we have Trixie Blue. Good to see Trixie Blue appearing back on the stream. And PC Fixer's having trouble. He can't make it, at least to the early part of the stream, and he's apologising, but he's got in touch, and he's a fully paid up member of Team Suboptimal, and he is, in fact, my Canadian battery sensei, so I have to just give him a pass. So it's good, yeah, it's good. Who else we got? BW's Dill's DIY gloved up. Danny O'Fools is there. Thank you very much. And a big thank you to all you guys who tuned in and all you guys who super chatted last week. So I've got to show you some things that I got since then. I have spent some of that money wisely. It's 97 surgery here tonight, I believe. And yeah, good to see Trixie Blue making it back on. I bought some hammer grease with some of the money, but that's not why I got the money. So, you know, what do I see? Let's see what we got here now. These live chats hard to get on here now, and that's good. Paul Cook's made it. Paul Cook's made it. Paul Cook is... I'll do his device first, saying he's made it on the stream. We'll do his device first tonight. Make sure it's done because he's witnessing that one. What do I see? We'll get all our stuff there. So there's only 8 people watching, so that's yeah, it's alright. 11. Tap the screen, guys. BW's DIY, he got his M18 board and he's going for his M12 and he's going to swap it out. Good man. It's not a very big job. I really love swapping the boards. It's a handy wee job. I like that. If I could swap boards for a couple of hours, you know, I'd be happy as Larry. A couple of hours piece swapping wee boards. Love it. Especially when they go after you do it. First of all, I'm going to talk about what I got with some of that ill-gotten gains last week that you guys supplied me with. I went to the top. I went and got a full Dremel set, full genuine Dremel set with the quick removable discs. Love them, and it's got all the rest in it. It's 150 piece. There was 100 piece and 150 piece, so I went for the bigger set. And the hammer grease, of course, that I showed you earlier. Also, I got a pile of generic discs in the wee drivers as well. So I'm not going to run out of things to cut the cells out of the batteries with. Yeah. So how we doing? With 14 people watching, it's probably going to be less than last week. Last week was my most viewed ever live stream on this platform, so I have to be thankful for that. Tonight we have got, as I mentioned before, Paul Cook's Impact Driver, and I'm going to show you what this is doing first, so you understand. There's Gfast D from Baltimore. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. It's going like a bag of shite is the technical term. So we're going to unscrew it and unfuck it. You know. So there you are. Angle grinder completely. Looking, is there any smoke? Hopefully there's no smoke. We're going to try and fix that tonight. That could be a big ask. Because this is the type 1. I don't have any brushes for this, but I'll figure something out. If it's brushes, if that's what in fact is what's wrong with it. And this one's going perfectly well, but it's missing a complete, what would you call it, butt holder, screw top holder, this Hilti impact driver. So we're going to try and do that. That is probably the trickiest job of lot, believe it or not. It's no picnic, but we're going to give it a go. So this could be a long stream, and if it's like last week and we get through these fairly quickly, we could throw on a bonus repair. That sometimes happens. Good to see you guys on the stream. Let's get on with business. Right, are we ready to go? Let's go. We'll get this to the bench here and see what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah, here we are. So first of all, it's Paul Cook's device. So we're going to try that first. And I showed you what was wrong with it. We'll show you again for people who have just started to join the stream, because the stream's going up. Not going well, not sounding good. So we're going to go to town on this. We're going to have to get the screws out. Who else we got? Oh, the shed's full as a bingo boss, Paul. It's full as P. Daddy's house full of baby oil. Shed is full. You couldn't swing a kitten in here, let alone a cat. It is completely screwed. It's got to the point I've had to turn away things, and I've had to tell people, call me in a month, see how things are going. You know. Thank you, PC Fixer, for making an appearance at all. I know you're busy, and you're a fully paid up member of Team Suboptimal and the Battery Sensei, and you're welcome anytime. This place is full of everything. Tap the screen to like the stream. And guys, I forgot to mention, as of before the stream, I was 20 subscribers short of making it to 23,000 subscribers. So we've got to get over the line. You guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. Get me to 23k today, because this is the day it has to happen, you know. We can't wait no longer. This. Paul takes his work home with him. Oh yes, Colin McGarrigle, what's hanging off the front of the baseball cap? It's my new mic. I had it kicking around the bench last week, and I thought it was a suboptimal solution. So I thought I'll maybe see, I get a better. I thought if it was hanging off the front of the baseball cap, it wouldn't be getting stuck to everything, getting knocked about, and I thought it was a better idea, you know. No, it's a smaller one. It's a T8. It's a T7. No. The T8 might be just bad. I want to see if I have a better T8 somewhere. No, it's not a T8. It's not a T10, so it has to be a T9. T7. It's a T9. Thought it was a T10 there. It's not a T9 either. I think an ordinary screwdriver. I think that's what I'm confusing myself. It's an ordinary screwdriver. That long as I took one of them off. I usually just don't even bother doing this part of it. But saying it's Paul, and he's a friend of the channel, and he's a regular, and I know him a long time. Going crazy at the moment. I'm going crazy already. Oh no. This doesn't want to come off. I get a different screwdriver. What do I see? There we are. It wouldn't be a Doctor Lefthandthread suboptimal stream if there wasn't some suboptimal decisions made during the course of that stream. I don't want to deprive you of that, guys. When I become flawless, it's over. The show is over, I think. If I become flawless. There we are, look at that. It'll give us a good blowout. I have to follow the airline again, boys. You're right, J-Bobs. I'm going to take her handy with this airline falls, anyway. No, I never chill. I got no chill. It's official. Let's see. No chill, man. Try this now. That's an air-powered impact driver there. It's going in the air. You got a 3-in-1 on the bearing, I think. What do we think? Right, let's see. And we have 149 watching. Bang that like button. I've only 13 likes. That is pitiful, guys. You know, that is not good. I do not accept that. I find that suboptimal and unacceptable. Oh, 14 likes now, that's better. There's Suresh. Good enough, Suresh. Thank you. Thank you, Suresh, for the like. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Take a man from Iran to come and like my stream to get up to 14. 200 people watching. So Suresh is our man in Iran, and he won one of these impact drivers that I'm working on a few weeks ago, and he just received it quite recently, much to my delight. Absolutely delighted. Made my week. Every live stream has to have something go wrong. You can't have things go right all the time. And there's plenty of opportunity for suboptimal things to happen during this live stream, guys. I have to admit, because we have one of the most difficult impact drivers to to repair the chuck on coming up soon. The Hilti. The Hilti is the work of the devil, the chuck and them. You know, but anyway, we got to do God's work and make it right, you know. That's got a real good going over the night. I'm sure you'll agree. And how many minutes are in? We're 15 minutes in. I'm really playing ahead with this one. But you know, if I do get this done fairly quickly, I might be able to throw in a bonus one at the end or something. I did it last week. And thank you guys for last week. 65,000 people tuned in the stream. We got about 159 new subscribers off it. But I only need about 20 tonight to get me up to 23,000. So if I get more than 20, I'll be happy tonight. If I get more than 20 subscribers and whatever views I get. I used Royal Meal, definitely. I call him. Look at my go to my channel and look at my posts for the last 5 days. You'll see Sirius got his parcel. It took nearly 11 days. I ordered my load tester from England good few days ago too, and it didn't come, so 11 days might be good. That's a wee small blower I have. It's okay. Not the place of the compressor, but it's there anyway. Yeah. The bonus items are good. I wish I could sent the battery. But Royal Meal and the lady who works for him at the post office were spoiled sports. They like rules. I don't like rules. Rules are made to be broken, you know. Tap that screen to like the stream. It looks like it's been in Paul Cook's work, not Pablo Escobar's laboratory. Looks like Pablo had it a while, but it's good, well cleaned out now anyway. It's good the dust off all the right places. We'll see. Oh, that is brushless, eh? It is brushless. That's a brushless motor. There's no brushes in that motor. There's JD Hogg. Good to see you. Good to see you. That's a DCF887. Good to see my friend JD Hogg making it over to the live stream here. Right, what do I see? Is this lined up right? No, it's not. It's lined up like shit. That's why it's not closing. Anyway. JD Hogg. The clip job today, oh hey. As long as the gorilla doesn't show up in the workshop, I'll be grand. He's a bit of a bollocks, that gorilla. The gorilla from Manila. There's something keeping us out there. And it's most disconcerting. I think we got it now. And we're 19 minutes in, and we have 233 on the stream and 23 likes. Tap the screen twice to like the stream, guys. Doesn't cost anything. Helps old stream get pushed out across the greater YouTube network. Maybe Pablo Escobar will tune in, you know. Maybe send us over a care package. There's George Connery. Good to see you, George. Boy naughty. Gilmar Milo. Ah, hi. Who has time for toothbrushes in the live stream, Martin? Someday I'm going to get one of these and I'm going to just take it all apart and wash the whole thing and redo the whole thing and do a video of it. Hopefully, it might be this year. Might be this one in 6 months, might be this one in a year, who knows? Having my ratchet on. No. Ratchet's not slippy enough in this. You can turn it down a bit. See if you get the ratchet to slap. There we are now. That's the one. Use your finger. We think it's a fix. Tap the screen. Yes, tap the screen. We need more likes here, guys. We're getting good views, guys, but thank you very much. And thank you for all the super chats last week. 27 likes. We need over 100 likes for a stream. We got 127 last week. See, this is not right. There it is now. Right. We think it might be fixed. We hope it might be fixed. We'll have to open it again. We're going to have to fix this. No. Yeah, she's coming around. She come round now. Started off bad there. She's alright. There's a wee funny thing on her. The man we have to ask, is Paul Cook still watching? Is he happy with her? And then we can move on and say it's fixed. The lights are funny on her. Look at that. The lights keep going on and off. Ground speed 2. Ah well, Paul Cook's happy. We're calling that fixed. We're calling that fixed that Paul Cook's happy, so we're moving on. That's one fix tonight. Good man, Paul Cook. Right, let's go. This is a more challenging one. We're going to get more challenging as we go on here because we just are. That's the way it is. Maybe a bit of dirt in the wiper. It'll come round. It'll come round. This is not going at all. So if we can get this going at all, we'll have to say it's a fix, you know. That could be a good thing or a bad thing, you know. So we'll just start stripping her down and see what happens. We'll start taking her apart here. I'm using a different device. This side of the screw. I put my screw tip onto one of these old boys. Just to keep me from having to change tips through the night. I wouldn't say I've done a wild lot of preparation for this one, but I did that. Good man, JD Hogg. Thank you for tuning in tonight, JD. I know you're a busy man. want to see where was, oh, here we are. The Dewalt. We'll get the Dewalt out. This is a type 1, this is the oldest one. And she was the worst one of these. They don't make these anymore. They're going to stop making these. They still have them in Screwfix. But they're sort of stopping making them. You'll see fewer and fewer of these about for the next wee while. But they were a good old grinder in their day. The type 1 was the least good one. It's alright. It's alright. You've got your own concerns there, PC Fixer. Don't worry about it. Let's see, we're inside now. She doesn't look that good either. Come back, Paul. Cook, all's forgiven. It's a DCG412 Active Damascar. Yeah. No, they're a great wee grinder. I like them, but this is the old one. This is the type 1. But yours will have 4 brushes on it. This has got 2, one on each side. Yours will have one here, and the same on the other side. These are the less good one, but people have done a lot of work with them all the same. I'll nip on the blower. Through the airway. Here, Big D. How's it going? Oh, good man. I don't wonder she won't go. Type 1 as well, all that. 2 brusher. We'll pull this out the bottom here, do you see? They get a bit of heat, them wires, but they're alright, you know. Sorry about the compressor, guys, unnecessary evil. But anyway, if we look at the brushes, they are kaput. There's some of the 2-brush one. So we'll have to get this open, get it out. There we are. The brushes, that's done some work there. We'll just have to pull it all apart. There's nothing we can do. We'll have to give her a good old clean out and see if I can get a set of brushes of some sort for her, because I don't have brushes for this. I don't have brushes for this at all. You get them out, don't I? First of all, I may have to manufacture a set tonight for this, but we can do that. We'll try it. We'll try something. We'll try something. We'll try anything. We'll try anything once, and if we like it, we'll try it twice. Yeah. Love the shape of that. That's phenomenal. Milwaukee brushes fit the 4-pole one. Milwaukee 440s fit the 4-pole one, but this is the 2-pole one, so we're a shit out of luck with that one. I'm going to have to invent some other idea. I'm going to have to have some kind of other innovation in that one. We can't do that stuff. We can't do that tonight. Much as we'd love to do something like that. Where's my pliers? There we are. That was all shot too, lad, that. Hopefully that bearing's not seized. We'll just have to take out the bats, so all we can do. That's tight. Good evening, Tony Hughes. Oh, I don't like that. We could be in trouble. We could be in trouble with this one, guys. I also have trouble with balls, but this is a real balls up. This is a real balls. I assume there's a bearing in here. And assume it's not doing its job anymore. We could be bit. There's Clicky Blinder. I don't know what somebody might. I don't know what their plan was for this, but it's changed my plan somewhat. I wonder if I had a surrogate one I could do something with. Just give me a second. I had an surrogate one time. What was it? I'll surrogate something. No, I don't. No, I don't. Oh, boys, we're shit out of luck there. We're bit tonight, I think. We'll do that. We'll do the autopsy anyway. Oh, that's depressing. Anyway, that thing is. No. Will we even bother going any further with this? We know what's wrong with it. These 4 balls fell out as soon as I took a lid off. Which is a shame. I was going to manufacture some brushes. I thought I was going to get away with brushes. Put that there. The bearing in the head is completely screwed. Look at that. That's depressing. Oh, we may have to pronounce her dead. So it's 33 minutes on. 475 people watching. We may have to pronounce this grinder dead. I wonder, did I have a head for one of these? I had a head, but there was something wrong with it. That mightn't be any good to me, though. No. I don't have anything to fix it with tonight. I'm very disappointed. It's very disappointing. It's going into the parts bin. It might save another day because we got a switch and we got something we can maybe save something else with another day. But this is bad. That is a shame. He died at... What time did he die? At time of death was 21:34 p.m. on is the 7th of September. That is sad. He had a tough life. $602. You don't replace the bearing. I can replace the bearing, but I haven't got a bearing. I haven't got a bearing, Martin. Much as I would love to have one. Haven't got one. We may have to move on to something else. We're 35 minutes in and we have one death. We've had one fatality in the doctor's surgery tonight. There is an armature there, I suppose, and there's a lot of electronics there. And maybe a head. I had to replace a head in one of them one time. You can't save them all. We can't save them tonight anyway. We'll say he's dead till we see if we can do a resurrection job. There was a wee bag line flying about here a while ago. I put the brush there, put all the gubbins into it. They might need litter if we ever do resurrect them. What happened was, it was gender reassignment because he lost his balls, look. There you are. Gender reassignment happened. That's a tragedy. Now we're moving on up and we're moving on to something difficult. I knew that was going to be difficult, but I thought we might have been able to pull that out of the bag. See if we get some of this dust away. That's some mess. No dust this time. That's all that's here. And this is a chuck replacement on a chuck replacement on a Hilti impact driver. You have a spare one in your parts box? Yeah, maybe we can do that. Maybe if we can get something sorted out, maybe I can do that. I can rebuild that another week. There's going to be other adventures here in the doctor's surgery for sure. We're not going to resign tonight. We're episode number 97, and episode 100's gone up, and we have had our most viewed stream last week. Tap that screen if you like the stream. So we're going to keep going. Right, this is probably one of the most challenging, but we'll probably have a success. How long it'll take, I really, really, really don't know. Need a miracle. The doctor's surgery can be a miraculous place at times. It can be a miraculous place. I might have a hook about during the week to see if I can find anything to fix that. There might be something. I thought there was a head of some sort. There was a head with a strip gear on it one time, somewhere. Anyway, we'll get on with this. With 252 people watching, this is the Hilti chuck replacement. Comes in a white cardboard box. This is genuine Hilti. It's genuine Hilti. And it was shipped all the way from Germany. And a big Sprunter van backed up with that in it one day. And it was inside a bigger box. And that's all the kit we need to replace this chuck. It's actually got one part. The most of this chuck's lost except that little circle up at the bottom. That's actually in this too, but we don't need that. So we'll just maybe use our parts tray so we don't lose these, because I've got a bad track record with these sort of parts. There we are. So we'll put them all in the magnetic parts dish so we don't lose them. There's Matthew Australia, good to see. We don't people don't really buy the 12 volt range much. Kitchen men used to buy them, but you know, the DeWalt stuff's become so compact, like they don't buy the 12 volt at all. They don't buy it at all. Don't worry, we'll get stuff. Thank you very much, PC Fixer. Made in China. It's made in China, okay? Right. Now we've cleared that up. The first thing we need to do is get this off. This clip off the bottom. I have replaced these without putting this clip off the bottom. But it's a suboptimal way, really. What do I see if we get a wee pick ear thing here? There was a wee pick in there. There's a wee pick here. Take your pick. Here we go. I can be rough with this if I want, because it's not. I have a spare one. See if we get any purchase anywhere in it. Maybe just a big screwdriver and bag nerd. Be just an ignoramus and just. I usually pushed these down, did I, last time? It's about a year since I've done one of these. About a year. But I remember thinking I might be mad actually doing this one. I might be mad because they're tricky. This pick's not responding to that anyway. We'll just see if we get an average size screwdriver or something, get it under it. Doesn't do it. Too much flexibility in that one. We'll see. This might be too big, but we'll see anyway. This is suboptimal. So we have 349 watching, and my likes we got. There we are. We didn't have to be gentle with that one because we don't need it again. If we so desire, we have a new one. But I think it would be reusable. No, it's not too bad, that one. But we're not going to reuse it tonight anyway. So I think the right way to do these is, yeah, I'll put a wee bit of grease and here to hold my balls in position. Because you know sometimes I do get a little trouble with my balls because I'm a gentleman of a certain age now. Subcompact, I think, has already been released in America, but you know, there is a difference between the M12 range and the 12 volt DeWalt range. The 12 volt DeWalt range ain't that good. The M12 is pretty good. Because I hadn't the old one to take off, I have to remember what way this goes on. There's a washer goes on there. I may have to take off the gloves because this is far too tricky with the gloves on. These are the biggest pain, and this is I'm thinking of developing a pain in the hole rating for fixing power tools. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10 for pain in the hole rating. It's kind of an annoying difficulty rating, you know. There can be things that can be as difficult but are more enjoyable. Oh, thank you, magnetic dish. Where was I ever going to get that again? That was a close one there. There's William Hamilton. Classic Sabs says, greasing balls is the way forward. Yes. The greasy ball's a happy ball. Need to lift this up, don't we? Did I get these in from the bottom the last time? I don't think I did. It's a let's see. Can we do this? I think we've done this wrong to start with, haven't we? We need to get that off again. Because we need to put on the spring. I may have to look back at my old video to see what way this goes on. But anyway, I think the spring goes first. I think the spring goes on here. This is the not so beautiful concept of not having the old one to strip to see what you were doing. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. There's somebody messed it. It's some of you guys, is it? No, it's not. Anyway. We'll have to figure it out here, guys. What do I think about this? There are 217 watching with 82 likes. I'm very happy with that. Thank you very, very much for that. We'll figure this out here now. Just stay with me. Oh. We'll figure this out now. That's the first one I did. That's the second one I did. That's not the one we're looking for. This is it here. No instructions, no. I wouldn't read instructions anyway. As anybody who watches my videos knows, I don't read instructions. My instructions don't mix. So this goes on here, I think, first. That might be right. That might be right. And then the spring goes on. Then the spring goes on. And then we put this washer on, I think. No, there's no instructions. Instructions. This is not the place for instructions. It's a place for guesswork and madness. I've got more of an appetite for destruction than instructions. I think you have to poke your ball into position. You have to poke your ball. I think that's the way it is. Let me see. Don't lose my ball, anyway. I chose the right thing to play with tonight, like one of these things. Done that before, dropped them on there before. At least this will show you why you don't want to be messing about with your balls on a Sunday night. Talk about the balls. So you can keep my ball out of there. No, my ball always wants to go to the wrong place. My ball's well in now. My ball's going to have to come out. This could be the story of the next hour. Just saying. If anybody thinks that this is easy, fair play to you. Now see, we'll take the whole thing off again and start again. The ball won't come out now. The ball's in there. No, we'll need that later. Got my ball. Magnets are my best friend sometimes. Right. Ooh. This is one I never thought I would do live, but anyway, it's alright. We'll try our best and do it live. Nope. Thank you very much. We're balls deep now, definitely. We're balls deep. As I recall, the first ball is hard, but the second ball is damn near impossible. So just bear that in mind when you're watching this stream. Remember how Doctor Lefthandthread suffered for your entertainment on a Sunday night? This is that time. This is that time. I'm glad I put the grease in these balls because it keeps them from rolling away into oblivion. So sticky balls is a good thing sometimes. Oh, my ball always wants to go to the wrong place. If I lose these balls, I'm screwed, you know. I'm proper screwed if I lose them. I might have a different cunning plan here now. I might glue my balls in first and then see if we can keep them on. Glue my balls in with a bit of grease. We'll get it figured. I've never done one of these easy. Got one in place. Getting these wee things down. This second one always gives me the trouble. I think I might have done it, you know. I think I might have done it this time. I'll put this ring on, see if it's going to work. Again, we can't lose this either, because this is... We'll have to get this to pull up some way. It's not Bobby Singer. I'm on the ball. The ball's making the balls of me. That's what's happening. Now this one's sticking. No. That's just not quite over the ball. The one I'm down. The other one isn't down over the ball right. So it's that one there. It's the problem. Don't want to have to take this off again. But I might have to. We'll see. Hard to bet a good old date at 7. I might try something slightly unorthodox. So hold on to your hats here. I'm having a cunning plan. Chocolate salty balls, chef from South Park. I don't know if you've seen my balls are big and salty and brown. Come on, sing along at home. You know you want to. Throw that thing in the bun. If it was mine, maybe. I do not belong. We need a cunning plan, guys, and I think I have one. So, hold on to your jock straps here till we get this cunning plan out. Like all cunning plans, it's flawed in its conception. And it's probably not going to work. Big D knows the score. Big D knows what time it is. He knows the time that it is. I need this one slightly bigger, I think. Did we do it? No, we did not. You know what time it is. No, that did not work. Oh, it did? Can't believe it worked, guys. It actually worked. Brute force worked. The cunning plan worked. It was flawed in its conception, but it was. There's Big D. Big D's been there. What am I talking about? Classic Sab still. There's. Thank you, Rose. I wore them for you. Aren't they slumming? Good to see Rose Quartz on the stream. You must have struggled there. My God, that was a struggle. So I have to get this part on now. So hopefully this will be easier to get on than the other one was get off. That's not right. That went on too easy. It's not right on. Can't be. That's not in the right place. That's what she said. Anyway. It's not in the right groove, boys. But it will be soon. We can't afford to lose this one because we have a spare one. That's the nice thing about all this. I wonder should I open that and make it easier to get at that circlip. Because it's a way down in there now. Or should I just wrestle it like a madman for the next half an hour? Get it in! Thank you, Rose! Oh, Rose has spoken. Gotta get it in now, the pressure's on. Pressure's on. I think I'm going to take the screws out. Didn't want to, but I'm going to have to. Get that rubber thing off. Oh. She's tighter than that, man. There we are. Running an hour in, guys, it's alright. We still might get our bonus fix on. We already had an RIP here today. We might get our bonus fix on. 165 watching, 97 likes. I like it, I'm happy. Getting parts for Hilti's a nightmare. These are the worst thing to put a butt holder on, or replace the butt holder. They can give you plenty of trouble, the rest of them, but that's ridiculous there. Might have to give us a blowout when we've it opened, you know, just to... The reason why I'm giving this a blowout is because it'll be full of dust, and if I blow it out, it might be longer to see it again. I might not see it for a while then. With all the screws out. Indeed we have. And still doesn't want to come apart. No, I haven't. Always must the screws. Always must one. That's the live streams for you. Rose is going to slam a Guinness. She's going to slam it. If you get the 200 likes for Doctor Lefthandthread, you heard it here. Rose is a woman of her word. So, you know it's true. There we are. A virtuous, lovely woman. There we are. Oh, right. We'll get this rubber thing off out of the way, and then we can have some real fun. Yes. There we are. We might get better access to this this clip now. This is German technology here. Four-sprung dirt technique, you know. Four-sprung dirt technique. Yes. That was a click. That was a beautiful click. Four springs and a dock. More like. Four springs and a dock. Four-sprung dock technique. Four-sprung Doctor Lefthandthread technique. Oh, there we are. Beautiful. Too beautiful, man. Too beautiful. Oh, you need to have your rubber on secure before you get down to business. Oh, there we are. What do I see? I'm reading a I'm just reading the comments here. Bear with me. They have that Guinness Zero now stuff, the Guinness with no alcohol in it, like, you know. Imagine Guinness with no alcohol and electric cars. That's when you know we've really become like the movie Demolition Man. It's just ridiculous, the whole thing. Guinness with no alcohol in it. And I don't even drink, but I just think it's ridiculous. Imagine a man that drinks Guinness Zero with zero alcohol in it every week, like, and he realises it's affecting his life, so he has to go to Non-Alcoholics Anonymous. Flipping ridiculous. Just drink an old Jameson's or Black Bush whiskey. See, I said whiskey there. Matthew, not impressed with Hilti internals? Yes. Do you want to know something about these Hilti internals? They look just like, to me, they look like Panasonic from 2010. So it's not that remarkable. This has the old model. We'll try the butt holder now, will we? We'll try it now. Are we calling that fixed? We'll see. Yeah. This is not a superior design. I'm going to put out more grease in it just to butter that bitch up, man. Oh. No, that's good. I'm calling that fixed, guys. That's fix number 2 and 1 RIP. So we need another fix, do we? We need to throw in another. Well, see, well, I'm going to read out Big D's joke there, I say. It's like breathing without, Guinness without alcohol is like breathing without oxygen. An Irishman, an Englishman, a Scotchman walk into a bar. The barman turns around and says, "Is this some kind of joke?" Fixer, innit? Yeah. I have a flag and another drink at the bar. Nice. Right. That's it. You need a flag and a veal, J-Bubs. That's what you need. Like in olden days. So that's that fixed anyway. So we have Paul Cook and we have another man from over the road sorted there, and the grinder is RIP. So we're going to have to throw in another bonus fix for you guys that have stayed with the stream and stayed with me through the painful part of that. And what I'm going to give you for staying with me is more pain. There's more pain, guys. More pain. Same problem. Same problem. Hey, Colin, thanks for tuning in. I didn't have to figure out what was wrong with this one because there's a clue there. So that's fallen out. So we're going to have to fix that. It's kind of catching an odd time there. See that? Aye. Could be something we're making fix tonight. This could be second fail of the night, but I'm glad we got a Hilti one done anyway. Tap the screen. We're over 100 likes. And thanks to Rose Quartz for being my cheerleader tonight again. Thank you very, very much, Rose Quartz. This one shouldn't be worse anyway. Famous last words. Famous last words. This one shouldn't be worse. There we are. I think we've got here. Nearly what said everything would just fly into God knows where. Let's see what we got here now. We do in fact have the broken spring, but we yeah, it is a brushed DeWalt, that one. That is a brushed DeWalt. We have a ball. We still have a ball, which is very useful. The ball was going to be very useful. It's a brushed DeWalt. It's an L885. Don't know if you can see that. It's a DCF885. I think I've a box of springs laying around here somewhere. Oh, it's all the back end's rounded. That's how you know. The one that I fixed earlier has got a flat back end on her. Round butt, brushed. What do I see? The brushes don't look wild good in that, but anyway, we'll see. We'll do this first anyway. And if we have time, we might open her and see what we can do then. Anyhow, I was going to look for a spring for this. A wee spring box. Maybe a special spring box. I have a couple left. There's one there. That's out of the 887, but I think it'll do the job. That's an 887 one. I think they're a better one, anyway. You have the 887, Suresh. You have the 887. I sent over the same model as that one I fixed at the start there. So that's what you have, Suresh. Good wee machine for the money. There's some guys in America claimed of them going on fire, but we've never had them here going on fire. They just developed that problem that I showed you. But now that I showed you how to fix it, you can fix it yourself. Anytime, any day of the week. Aye. Yeah. They have a stronger bend on them. They're better. They're better. Oh, that old spring ain't great, but it'll do. In the absence of a replacement, we'll just have to live with it. I always forget what way these go on. Oh well. Might be that way, might be the other way. As long as we get to work, we'll not care. A fix is a fix is a fix. We're gonna see. Yep. I'm calling that fixed, guys. Faulty chuck. What is try a battery in this to see what way it goes? We're only an hour 14 in, so I might have a wee look inside to see what's going on inside with that. And she might be a wee bit suboptimal inside. There's the old spring we a bit broke off, I'll throw it away. Yeah. Where are you based? An undisclosed location in County Tyrone, as J-Bob says. It's an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. And a custom-built facility where a lot of madness and magic happens. I don't want to promise you guys something, but I might have to go back to battery fixes next week. But I think I'll only be able to do one battery. I have a job there that's a bit of an epic job. It's going to take a bit of time. And if you guys can stay with me the way you stayed with me tonight, I might just do it. One thing really depends. If I can dig deep and knock up 3 30Q Samsung cells, 18650s, before next Sunday and get them charged to 4 volts, I might be doing a cell replacement and a high demand 9 amp Milwaukee battery, which a PC fixer was here, he could tell you. I don't know if you've done a little big dig. They're a bit of a mission, like. They're a bit of a don't wait up job. I may be gone some time. So who knows? We'll see. Ooh, the brush is down a wee bit. Bairn's not having fun. Not strong. It's not strong. It's not strong. No. DD 21.7. That's a good question. BW's deals in DIY. The cells that sort of fall out of balance the most would be the 30Qs and the that's 18650 30Q Samsungs and the 40. What are they? 40. I'm trying to think of the ones that are in the 8 amp high demand and the 12 amp high demand. They're 21700. PC fixers knows what they're 40s. They fall out of balance a lot. I can't remember the wee digit. Start the compressor again. Sorry about the noise. Yeah. The lickers from B&Q buns. 40T. Thank you, Matthew, Australia. It's a 40T cell. The 40T 21700 for 8 amp and 12 amp. Yeah, thank you, Matthew, Australia. That's right. But the construction of the high demand and the high output are very similar. It's the same amount of work replacing the cells in a 9 amp high demand as a 12 amp high output. It's the same shape, even though the cells are a different size. You should hear him. That's a quieter compressor. Parkside call it a silent compressor, but it's not silent, it's just quiet. It's not exactly silent, but it's quiet. It's not bad. The other compressor's brave and loud. The other compressor I have on here, I haven't been using it since I got the wee silent one. Let's see. I'm not going to replace the brushes. I'm going to just let them go. I might put a wee bit of 3-in-1 oil in that bearing or something. Mike Hewitt, I didn't nick this from the B&Q buns. You could want it if you want it. I'll send it to you. It's this one I had laying around. In this business, you end up sort of acquiring, big deal, tell you, random broken stuff that people don't want to pay to fix. They say dump it, but I just would have I'd have a problem with dumping stuff. I don't really throw stuff away. I'm not good at throwing stuff away. I'm better at not throwing stuff away. Yeah. The Milwaukee compressor. If these boys go mad in the super chat, I might buy one. But I don't think it's going to happen tonight. Maybe someday, Doctor Lefthandthread will be able to afford a Milwaukee compressor. I'm glad I got Paul Cook's one sorted anyway tonight. That was the main one, and that had chuck ones for another boy down the road, so one to get his sorted. That's not sitting on right. We'll get her sitting on right. We'll put it together properly. Not that it matters a whole lot with this one. This one's not that important as it goes. Well, I better look at that. I should have known where to clean that. That's awful. I'll pull that apart again. There we are. Get underneath that. There's a good magnet in it, don't I? Blow that. It'll go better without that stuff, maybe. We'll see. Not too bad. There's the slot there. Try to get the field coil orientated properly, you know. So it's sitting in properly. No. Seems like it should be more like that, you know. But anyway. Yeah, they do go out of balance. The 40, the big batteries do go out of balance. I know that the 9 amp 30T cells that are in the flex volt, they're slightly better cell, but you know, they still go out of balance. They still go out of balance, these things. But where are we getting here? Let's go right in the gap. We'll see. You're right. I think that's her now, too. That's her now. I'd be happy with that. That's nice. Amp air flex volt. The 6 amp give a lot of trouble. The 6 amp give a lot of trouble because they're 18650 20S's, I believe, and the 9 amp are a bit better. They're 30T Samsung 30T 21700s. So, you know. Sometimes the what do you call them, breaks, the top of the board, you take off the lid of a Milwaukee battery. Sometimes at the there's some of the spot welds give way at the top there to connect the plus and the negative. That happens a lot. That's easy fixed. There we are. Doesn't probably sound no better, but it might. I don't like fixing. I won't fix a flex volt. I wouldn't try and fix a flex volt. People ask me why. It just takes too long to take them apart. Marius fixes them. He's the battery doctor of Poland. He's something special. He's good at that. No, I would agree with you, Big D, on the flex volt machines and Did I hear flex volt's been done away with? I heard DeWalt's doing away with flex volt. Maybe I dreamt that. Who knows? Six amp. 6 amp don't. 6 amp 6 amp flex volt don't mark the Australia because they're 15 cells and 15 30Qs would give you 9 amp instead of 6 amp. They're 20S's. I'm telling you. Because they're 15 cells, they can't be 30Qs. That's that back together now, guys. And we're 193 watching, and we're an hour and a half on, so we're doing well. Perform well, but we're on about fixing them there, hell. That sounds better. I think Soul says something with flex volt going away. Flex volt advantage was only an 18 volt. Because flex volt advantage ran on 18 volt batteries too. And people thought they were getting a flex volt that run 18 volt batteries, but that was just, they called it flex volt because it was a slightly upgraded class of motor, but it was still an 18 volt. Yeah. I will not miss flex volt. I would prefer if DeWalt, well, they are sort of doing it, made the 8 amp and 12 amp batteries with tabless cells and, you know, that kind of thing. The same way as, I suppose, Milwaukee done. I think they fully sit there. Yeah. You're right, Acumarius. 30Q are famous for not being a wild good cell. I have 3 to put in the high Where did I put that battery? A high demand battery. Because I did open it and there's 3 cells away. There's 4 banks sitting at 402 volts and the rest of them's the other 3 screwed in. I could show it to you, but we might do that next week, guys. We might do that next week. JJ1's in England. Yeah. Aye. So Matthew thinks the FlexVolt Advantage has been done away with. I don't know. Souls reckons that FlexVolt's going, but I don't know. We're 1 hour 31 minutes on, and we have 114 likes. I'm very happy with that, guys. And thank you guys for the super chats tonight as well. I must talk to you as we might well get turned around here. Right here, we are. Right, let's see where we are in the chat now. Thanks for all the super chats, guys. You're amazing. And thanks for Rose Quartz coming on and being my cheerleader tonight. And thanks to all you guys. There's Super Magnum. Does anybody want that 885? I'm back, driver. Just had the doctor treatment. Faulty chuck. No longer. And she's running a lot better. Yeah. (2017's FlexVolt sometimes have 2700. I've seen that once. Are the old Sanyo ones, Marius? Because I pulled old cells out of them. And I realised that the 21700s didn't fit into the slots. They were too thick. They were a mil too thick. There's a bit of an argument going on there about FlexVolt being out. Hard-working men need support. Hard-working ladies need support as well. Good man, you're from Russia. You're welcome here. Everybody's welcome here. No, but it's all right, Pat. Don't you panic. They'll still work for you. If they work for you, they work for you. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah. There was Sanyo ones, and one of them I seen. Only ever seen one of them. Only ever seen one of them, and all the things that I tore apart. Yeah. Oh, you want me to look at the Clippers body? I made a short about that, and it's coming out tomorrow. But I'm going to show you because then it's you. How long? Pump the brakes here before we say goodnight. Before we say buenas noches, I'm going to show you something. Hold on, we're going to turn around again. Right, there you are. FlexVolt Advantage did confuse people because it wasn't really FlexVolt. Didn't confuse me. I understood it, but it was very confusing for people. Some people don't even don't understand. There's Stephen Ott. Good to see you. Good to see you. Right, I did a video on this that came out today. Not this one, but one of these, where I had to replace this whole unit and added the switch, connector, and drive unit motor all on it. This is the old one. This is the one I took off, but I never really explained the fault. It wasn't driving the head. I showed it wasn't driving the head, and I never really showed. I showed that this wasn't rotating when it was going. I can put a battery in to show you, and then I'll open this. Thanks for reminding me, J-Bubs. Yeah. What do we see? There we are. See, it's driving. It's not driving this. See? Thank you very much, Rose Quartz. But I'm going to show you what is actually going on inside this, because I've never done that in the video. But I'm going to do it now for you guys. On the request of J-Bubs, long time viewer of the channel. And a fully fledged member of Team Suboptimal. We'll pull them out first of all to see. what we got and where we're at. This is the old one, so it doesn't really matter if we lose bits or not. So there's the switch mechanism. See how little's on these. These are pathetic, you know. Thank you very much for the super chat, Rose Quartz. Thanks for being my cheerleader. Do you see this motor's still going? The switch is still working, but this is the problem. This is sheared off. And once that shears off, that pin goes all the way into the bearing, into the motor, sorry. And you can't replace that, you can't fix that. You have to buy this motor. You used to buy the motor and connection and switch assembly. But now the company that own them, they send this whole thing. They send that whole unit there for much the same money, which is a good job because this body starts to get, with the vibration and the work, the switch starts to get pushed down, and this doesn't connect the switch as well as it should. And what I usually do is I usually glue a bit of a cable tie in there to push it down towards the switch, and that has worked. I fixed a few like that. But they, if you send it to them, they put on a new body, you know. They don't do my cable tie stuff. But they're not Doctor Lefthandthread. Yeah, diagnosis. Sheared off. The shears are sheared off, yeah. Thank you very much, Classic Sab. Thanks for all the guys that are just new tonight, and thanks to the regulars as well. Thank you guys for tuning in to the live stream. I'm going to put this together because we never know when somebody's going to need a switch assembly for that. So we'll keep that in reserve. We'll keep that in reserve. How much does a new one cost? New one amps about £300, and it's kind of outdated. They've been out for nearly, what I think how long they've been out. That model's been out for about 8 years, and it's kind of outdated because it's a brushed motor. It's a sail brushed motor. It's an ordinary DC motor, but it's just the long pin with the gear, it breaks off. If you could replace that part of it, it'll be alright. But they're a very outdated machine. The technology in these things is light years behind what we have in the power tools. The industry was crying out for a cordless shear for clipping animals for years, like that there, like clipping sheep. But it just wasn't available because nobody took up the mantle. And there's a company in Wales called Welsh Shearing Equipment Limited in Sennybridge, and they come out with the first one. Their Mark 1 was problematic. This is the Mark 2. They probably need a Mark 3 with a brushless motor now, because the brush stuff is completely outdated, to be honest. It costs about £350 for that, I think. And I got that part and was able to fit it and charged about £100, so it was alright. There's Noel Coffee, good to see on the super in the chat there now. New Makita 12 volt motor will be fine. I might show you something if this thing's going properly. The switches. Oh, there's that. That's alright. I might show you something when you're there. This is an exclusive as well. I'm going to show you something before we go. It's too dear for what it is. Crap. Anyway, this here is an M12 to M18 adapter that I got off the internet. So anyway, I had an idea of butchering one on to fit this. So I butchered this one to fit this. And You can put a DeWalt or Milwaukee battery in it. Like this. You see this old switch is sticky. And this one. No. Well, it was going. Experiencing technical difficulties, guys. I doubt that one's butchered too much. But anyway, I did get that to go. You'll see it in the short tomorrow, I think. That was a bit of a fail. But you need an odd feel in these streams anyway. Anyhow, how do you kill a battery? Step 1. I do bikini lines as well. I do mankini lines, bikini lines. Yeah. Yes, I am Max Pilligard. McKitty should not be in trade. Way overpriced. Underpowered. Battery technology is it. Aye, that's, yeah. It's all true. It's all true what you're saying. But anyway, we'll not worry about none of that. It's all true. Let's see if we can turn the camera around again. There we are. We'll say goodnight for the second time now, guys. But that was for J-Bobs. Never work with children, animals, no power tools. Anyway, with 121 likes, that's nearly as good as last week. Thank you very, very much. I didn't expect as big a turnout tonight as I got, you know. Let's see, my things all left. Oh, 40 seconds short. I did a 40 second short for some reason. Trying to fix my stand. But anyway, yeah, an hour 42 in. We done not so bad tonight. We fixed 3 items there. 3 out of 4, so that's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Doc, in your opinion, what's your favourite tool brand? Guess. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Tony Hughes. Thank you, Sarush. Aaron Gobra. My favourite brand, for one reason, is DeWalt, but it might not always be. That might be changing. I think DeWalt still is the best bang for your buck on this side of the pond. We don't have rigid like you have over in USA. Good man, Big D. Keep up the good work. Hope you're doing well in the big red van. And sure, we'll see you all next week if you are good enough to tune in. Tap that screen if you haven't. Give me a subscription. Doesn't cost anything. Just subscribe. We should be over 23,000 subscribers on this platform. Because yeah, Reg is AEG, but we don't get it over here. We don't get a wild lot of outlying brands over here because people don't buy enough of them. People don't stock them. And even the companies that sell online in England and all don't stock them. But that's the thing. Anyway, thank you very much. Tap the screen to like the stream. And we should have 23,000 subscribers by now. And 23.1. We got there. We got there. So thank you very much, guys. And good night. We might do a battery next week. Fingers crossed. We'll see how we go during the week. Thank you very much, Matthew Australia. Good night.